English.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kristen Joe.
And I'm Cameron Word.
It is, yay, the end of the week, Friday.
It is Friday the 13th, actually.
It is.
Which is an unlucky day.
It is. Why is that? Why is Friday the 13th an unlucky day? I mean, for me, Friday the 13th is that horror movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But the belief that Friday the 13th is bad comes before that. I don't know about the Friday part. 13 in a lot of Western cultures is considered an unlucky number.
Just like the 4 is an unlucky number in Korea.
Here in Korea, yeah. So 13 in general is seen as unlucky. So I don't know. But and now, I mean, no one really believes it.
No.
But every time it happens, you're always going to hear someone say, "Oh, it's Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th.
Be careful."
Yeah, that's right. Okay,
Yeah.
it is Friday the 13th, but we really don't care.
We
don't
care that it's Friday.
Yeah, that's right. But we don't care it's 13th.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a business dialogue for you today, leveling up to stay competitive. It's time to invest in myself.
This is such modern usage.
It
We
is.
we do say this a lot now.
Yeah.
Invest in yourself.
Yeah. And what do we mean by investing in ourselves? Like, what does that mean to you, Cameron?
So this can have a few different things that we're talking about. It could be you're using money or time to make yourself better. Often that's with things like education. It could also be exercise. It could even be things like meditation so that you have better mental health.
Yeah.
But it's focusing on you so you have better well-being in your life.
Yeah. Is there anything that you do to invest in yourself? Are you doing anything in particular?
Well, I have been exercising. So I've been, doing CrossFit.
Right.
Right.
I forgot about that.
Which is a time investment and a money investment.
Sure.
It's not cheap.
Really?
Surprisingly.
Really?
Yeah. There's nothing in the gym, but it's expensive.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
So that is probably the big thing. I do some studying still. Those are probably the two big things.
Okay.
Are you investing in yourself in any way?
To be honest, I don't have the time. But I do try to invest in myself by looking after my health. Doing a lot of home cooking and making sure that I don't eat certain things or make the time to make certain things for me and my family.
Yeah.
That's how I invest in myself. Okay.
Great.
Very good. But I am interested. No CrossFit for me. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Maybe some lighter, less
maybe
intense
Pilates,
activity.
maybe.
Pilates,
okay.
yeah.
All right. Take the initiative is our first expression.
This means to be proactive, to do something because you want to do it. Take action.
All right. And if you set yourself apart,
you're making yourself a little bit different.
Okay.
And it's often different in a good way.
Very good. Let's go ahead and listen to our power dialogue.
I looked into some programming courses last night. One of them seems really useful.
That's great. You're already choosing to take the initiative. Most people just complain and never do anything about it.
I don't want to stay stuck forever. Maybe it's time to invest in myself instead of waiting for the company to do it.
Exactly. When you learn something valuable, you set yourself apart from everyone else.
I like the sound of that.
And your boss will definitely notice it too.
Okay, please join us on page 68. You can find the power dialogue there. Lily begins by saying, I looked into some programming courses last night. One of them seems really useful. Now remember, she is trying to level up and learn some things to keep current. Remember we learned last week? So she is looking into some programming courses. And Stephen says, that's great. You're already choosing to take the initiative. Most people just complain and never do anything about it. Okay, so Lily is taking the initiative. And initiative comes from the word initiate.
Yes. And initiate means to begin or to start.
Right.
So it is the feeling of you are starting by yourself.
Yes.
No one has to order you to do something. You aren't waiting until you have to. You're doing it beforehand.
Yeah.
So you're taking the initiative.
Yes.
Another word that we can use is proactive. You're not waiting around. If you see a problem,
you do it.
You just do it. You don't wait until someone says, hey, and this can be even something small, like you see trash on the ground. You don't wait for someone to say, hey, can you pick up that trash?
Yeah, you just do it.
You see it and you do it. And it's kind of, if you're living with someone, if you're married or, in a roommate type of situation, sometimes you have to take the initiative with housework. You see something's dirty. You see something needs to be picked up. Laundry needs to be done.
Yeah.
You don't wait for the other person to ask you.
Yeah.
You just do it.
Yeah, that's right. That's me.
Yeah. I mean, it should be both people.
No, they never do anything.
Well, yeah, it's sad but true.
Yeah,
sometimes.
Mothers take the initiative. They have no choice. Okay. Lily says,
I don't want to stay stuck forever. Maybe it's time to invest in myself instead of waiting for the company to do it.
Okay. So we do use this word a lot to feel like you're stuck. S-T-U-C-K. You could be stuck in your job. You can be stuck in life. So what is this idea of being stuck?
You're not making progress. Maybe it's just a problem you don't know how to solve. We can use this stuck for, I don't know, if anyone plays video games. Sometimes there's like a level. It's too hard for you.
You can't get to the next level.
I'm stuck. What do I do? Let me look online to how to solve this problem.
Right.
Yeah.
And when you say that you're stuck in life, it just means that you feel like you're kind of in the same place and you're not improving or things are not changing.
Yeah. And it's often like after you get married.
Yeah.
And maybe after you've had children. And that the last obvious stage has ended.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Like after, there's really not like a big life goal that everyone, I mean, you can have other goals, but until you retire.
Yeah, it's so true. I tell you, when you have kids, I feel like it is a good 20 to 25 years and they're your priority.
It's just 20 years of life. Okay, this is the thing I'm doing.
Yeah, this is the thing you're doing. Of course, you can work while you're doing it, but you're not going to, it's very difficult to really just like fly in your career during that time.
It's not as easy, even though it may happen, it's not as easy to feel the progress or feel the change.
That's right.
Right? Even if maybe it is actually happening.
So you can feel like you're stuck. So it's time to invest in myself. And we've talked about this.
Yes. So here we're talking about maybe education and spending that time, that money, that effort to make yourself better. That would be investing in yourself.
All right. And Stephen says exactly, when you learn something valuable, you set yourself apart from everyone else. So if you invest in yourself and you get more educated or you pick up a new skill, Cameron,
yes,
you are setting yourself apart.
That's right.
Yeah. So what does this mean?
This means you're making yourself different. Look at me. This is why I'm special. And when you're, for example, doing job interviews, you want to set yourself apart.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
You know?
You want to stick out.
You should hire me because I have certification in the tea ceremony.
Yeah.
You know how they have all these like there's a certificate for everything you can imagine.
These days, yeah. It's so true.
And you basically have to collect all these different certificates because you're trying to set yourself apart.
Right.
Look different from everyone else.
Well, this is the thing about getting into college these days in America is that everyone has very high test scores.
Yes.
You know, high GPA, good grades. So, and they all play an instrument and do some sports.
Yeah.
So it's like, how do you set yourself apart? This is the big question in getting into college in America these days.
It's true.
It really is.
Because everyone has good test scores.
Yeah.
And everyone has good grades in school.
Because during my time, there were maybe one or two, a handful of kids who had over 4.0 GPA.
Yeah.
Now everyone's like 4.3. Everyone.
Yeah. And then the SAT,
SAT,
ACT.
perfect scores, or almost perfect.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Right. What do you do to set yourself apart? Okay, and Lily says, I like the sound of that, and that's our power pattern. What does this mean? I like the sound of that.
You're saying, that sounds good.
Okay.
But it's often like that idea sounds good, or the saying is good. Oh, I like the sound of that.
Uh-huh.
That, you know how there are like famous phrases or something,
Yeah.
and someone says something in an interesting or witty way. Oh, I like the sound of that.
Right.
That's a good way of saying it.
Oh, that's a good way of saying it. Right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So it's kind of like, oh, I didn't think about that, but yes, you what you hear is something that is impressive.
Right. So this is about sound, but we aren't talking about music. So if you are listening to a song, you wouldn't say, ooh, I like the sound of that.
No.
No, this is more like
Words.
the idea you just said. Oh, that's a good way of saying it.
Yes.
Or
yes.
that's a good idea that you've just said.
Very good. Okay. I like the sound of that. Okay. And Steven says, and your boss will definitely notice it too. Okay. So basically you invest in yourself, take the initiative, and you set yourself apart. I think these are really great pointers. Let's go ahead and listen to that one more time.
I looked into some programming courses last night. One of them seems really useful.
That's great. You're already choosing to take the initiative. Most people just complain and never do anything about it.
I don't want to stay stuck forever. Maybe it's time to invest in myself instead of waiting for the company to do it.
Exactly. When you learn something valuable, you set yourself apart from everyone else.
I like the sound of that.
And your boss will definitely notice it too.
It's time for Power Note. Please join us on pages 70 and 71. Take the initiative means that no one tells you, do it. You do it on your own.
Yes.
Like you take that first move. No one assigned me the task, but I went ahead and did it.
That's great. You took the initiative when no one else would.
I think this is really important at work, Cameron, at the office. You know, sometimes, yes, you are told do this and do that. But there are those special employees that take the initiative and go one step further.
Yeah.
And I think those are the sort of employees where the 팀장님 notices, okay, I like him or her.
Yeah. I feel like it can go both ways.
What do you mean?
Because like if you're in a good company with a good like 팀장 or a good boss, that they notice that and they try and help that and maybe you'll get a promotion. On the other side, sometimes you take the initiative and people ignore it or people abuse it, we would say.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
Like sometimes they don't give you the promotion because they know you'll do the work already.
Right. That.
So they don't, it's cheaper for them to let you do all the work.
That is true. Like you feel like you are taken advantage of.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah. So like I feel, you gotta have some intuition, some insight. And when you take the initiative, do it when it really requires it.
True.
Okay. He didn't wait. He took the initiative and fixed the problem himself.
Yeah. There are some like, there are problems that you can kind of just ignore and they're annoying or they're a little inconvenient, but they take so much effort to solve.
Sure.
But I feel it's always important to take that initiative and just fix it.
Just fix it.
Just do it right. Get it correct.
Yeah.
And you won't have to worry about it anymore.
Yeah. I just think that there's a certain personality that likes to take the initiative and certain personalities that just don't care. And they just will, okay, whatever.
Well, there's one thing if you don't care, like if you literally, it doesn't matter to you, that's one thing. The thing that, I don't know, aggravates me is like, you complain about it. or you don't like it.
But you don't take the initiative.
Yeah, you're just too lazy to
That is
actually
true.
change anything.
Yeah, that's not good. Don't complain then.
Right.
Okay, invest in yourself. It means to, spend money, time, or effort to improve yourself or the skills that you have.
Yes.
Why did you sign up for that seminar?
I'm trying to invest in myself to help me grow professionally.
Okay, so you're trying to learn more. She invested in herself by hiring a career coach.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she was feeling like she was stuck in her job.
Yes.
And she wants some advice from a career coach.
Right. Yeah. I feel like in general, many Koreans do this quite well. They're always going to like the hagwons. They're always, trying to take these extra classes. And I feel like Americans don't have that culture as much.
Yeah.
Like if it costs any amount of money after regular school, after college maybe, I don't know how many people spend money on education after that.
Well, here's the thing, Cameron. It's a very competitive society.
Yeah.
It's a small country with very limited space for everyone. And I think that's why Korean people don't have a choice but to, take the initiative and do these things so that they can, be competitive.
Yeah, you got to invest in yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, set yourself apart to make yourself different, from others so that people can take notice of you.
Yes.
Everyone has similar experiences. How can I stand out?
You need something that will set you apart. Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. He set himself apart by learning 6 languages. Wow.
That's a lot of languages.
That's a lot of languages.
Unless, of course, sometimes I say this and you look at the languages and it's all Portuguese, Spanish, Italian, French.
The Romance languages.
Yeah, they're all basically the same language.
Yeah. To me, I do feel that it's fine to learn 6 languages, but I feel like just learning 2 languages very well is good enough for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't do multiple.
Yeah. There's some type of saying, it's like you don't need 6 knives. You just need 1 really sharp knife.
That is true.
If you're going to, cook in the kitchen.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay. Our power pattern today is I like the sound of that, which means, oh, you said that. I like the way you said that. All right. I like the sound of that. I'll bring my girlfriend to the show too.
Ooh, your idea for the show sounds like a good idea.
All right.
I like the sound of that. If I keep working hard, I should get a raise and a promotion.
Yeah. Okay, so what you just heard is like, oh yeah, okay, that's great.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
I like the sound of that.
All right. Vocab today is the word stuck. And maybe you may feel this way, but especially with language, but keep at it. Because one day you will be rewarded for your hard effort.
Yes, you will.
Okay.